There's the culprit.
Oh, those feel a lot bigger.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. I got a short, sweet one for you. Metal detecting a residential house in my hometown. The house was built in 1920. Very simple. It's got a couple additions, which have some added complication, but we managed to pull a couple interesting items from there and one bonus item, which I will show you at the very end, so stick around. Yeah, that's it. It's short and sweet. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. And enjoy the video. Thank you, guys. Alright, so this one is pretty basic. I'm still throwing it up here just so everybody knows kind of the layout of the land. Basically, we're looking in just the common spots, where people get out of their cars, where people open up their back doors, their front doors, basically taking keys out. People are dropping stuff at that time, dropping coins, losing money, they're in a hurry, frantic. So we'll check the back door pretty well. We'll check that common parking area pretty well. And then that tree on the front is an interesting piece of the land for me. It's right by the sidewalk, and the roots of that tree will sometimes push stuff up from the bottom of under the ground to the surface. So it's on a very, very old street. So I'm thinking maybe anybody that walks by, drops something, that tree is small, it grows, it pushes that dropped thing up into the top layer of the soil. Interestingly enough, we didn't find anything good in any of these spots. Surprise, surprise. This house also provides some problematic areas, but I won't go into them. All of them basically revolve around construction, new construction, which just leaves a lot of junk, nails and trim pieces, and just garbage people don't want to clean up. So, without further ado, let's have a look. Do you expect better?
Come on, Beast. Good for your body.
Something there. There's the culprit. This is one of the tougher deals. Like, you get hits like that. And likely most of those are nails, but like, man, this is where people were working, you know? Did they drop something there? They drop change in there. I'm still quite the beginner at this, so it's hard for me to figure out. No, I'm not registering as good. There we go. Here's kind of my strategy. Sometimes I'll throw it in maybe 2 piles like this. And you kind of, that's it. So it was pretty high up. That means it's probably not going to be that great. Now, what you can do if you don't have a wand like me is flip this paddle upside down, start busting these into 2s, run it over the top. You can hear it, so it's in there. I double check just to make sure. Piece of shit. What's up, puppy?
Hey!
What you doing, boy?
Wyatt, come here. Come on.
What you doing, buddy? Oh, we dropped it out somewhere. Another penny, looks like. And I'm not, like, these pieces wouldn't work, but yeah, almost on. These pieces wouldn't work, but I'm not afraid to go on top of concrete like this and dig under smaller ones.
Huh?
Look at that little bug underground. You can even see his poopies in his butt.
Oh, those get a lot bigger.
Yes. Piece of trim. Beautiful. Good old American panty. American made, baby. Can't beat that. Another beautiful hit. Always run your detector in two dimensions. It helps a lot. Yep, nice hit. 4 inches down. We know that's going to be a nice penny, probably. A nice modern penny. Everybody loves those. Let's dig it up and I'll show you what we get. Another American-owned penny. I don't know why everybody drops their pennies instead of their quarters and walking Liberty dollars and silver and gold, but sure is frustrating. It's a pretty solid hit. I'll be done with that. Sounds like something good. At least. Probably a piece of shit, but you never know. You leaving, Mace? A little revolver in. That's sick. Found a little revolver end. That's pretty sick. That's a good find. Found a gun. Everybody's gonna like that on YouTube.
Come here, buddy.
It's some sort of, it's not steel. It's be aluminum or something. I will clean it up and show it to you guys later. So no, it was not a real revolver. It's actually made in the 1950s for children. It's made by a company named Kilgore out of Ohio, and it's called the PAL. They even made a really sweet gold version of it, and they made some other amazing toys like this turret made out of all metal. So you definitely don't see stuff like this anymore. Some really cool stuff. I was happy to get this piece. I'm now on the lookout for the gold version. Okay, so this was one of the more interesting things I found. Unfortunately, we didn't record any footage of it, and there is good reason. It's one of those digs where you're digging around forever, not finding anything, still getting hits, and I was super fiery on this one because it kept coming up as silver / whatever, and it turned out or at least a hot rock. So I dug this little guy out, this little chunk, and I brought it home, and I wanted to see what this little hot rock was. And I'm still not 100% sure. I'll throw a picture up on the screen. But after some searching, it looks like it could be this silver and galena ore, which is kind of interesting to me. I haven't really looked much into it. I don't know if you can process it, but hey, I might have to go back and find me some more of that. If it's not that, pretty sure it's one of them space meteorites from Joe Dirt, and I'll be eating my ketchup and French fries off of it soon. So keep a lookout for that. All right, so if you guys stuck around, this is it. This was the big find of the day. Yes, it came earlier in the day and was not a part of this dig. This was me and the dog at the local nature area doing a little scanning, and I hit this. It was basically on top of the ground in a kind of a woodier area, under a little bit of debris, but I cleaned it up a bit. But this is pretty much the state it came in. Yes, I did. I made every attempt I could to return it to its owner. I left a note at the spot. I put an ad out. Still no hits. So I don't think it's anything too special. It is very unique, although it's not my taste. And I did look it up. It was listed at like 179 or 189 bucks, something like that, new. I don't know if there's a huge market for it, but it is awfully ironic that we ended up finding something like this while we were out looking for gold and relics anyways. So yeah, this is the big piece, the big find of the day. So if you ended up hanging out that long, thank you so much. I really appreciate you staying and the views and everything. If you haven't got a chance and you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you guys so much.